What is up everybody, my name is Bones and welcome back to our Cobblemon Let's Play, where today we're going to be doing one of two things. First up, and that is we're going to be starting our Radical Trainers adventure by getting a Trainer's card. Then the second thing we're going to do today is we are going to find ourselves a Dratini. That's right, this early on we are going to be finding ourselves a Dratini and I am excited for it 110%. Without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so as I said in the intro, we're going to be starting off our wonderful adventure here. I do need to clear out my inventory and also scan this Ponyta. These Azoons already done, but as you can see, we are slowly but surely finding more and more Gen 1 Pokemon. But as I said, we are going to be on our hunt for a Dratini in today's episode, so I'm really excited for that. But before we get started, let's have a look at the trainer's card that we're going to need. We are going to need a name tag, a glass pane, some redstone, and some paper. So we pretty much got all of this except the name tag. So we need to find ourselves an abandoned mine shaft, a spawner, or what is happening over there? That Yanma is going berserk. Something like that in order for us to better ourselves. Now I have actually added on some skins here for our Radical Trainers as well. We need to be able to do the right order of Radical Trainers because, well, we're gonna be able to advance in that mod as quick as possible. I'm going to see if I can find myself a sort of abandoned mine shaft, just something in general to help us along in this process. Luckily enough, we can actually do a little bit of cheat and we can go into our map here when we're underground and we can find ourselves a little bit of area as well. But if you haven't noticed, the village has actually continued on with a little bit of building as well. I want to just walk around and show you guys. I did add in a nice footpath here and an extra line of sugarcane. As you can see here, this is all already grown back. This will actually give us 64 sugarcane, which is brilliant. I've added in some chests here and here. So we got apricorns, berries. This apricorn seeds are going to go in here. Got pumpkins, pumpkin seeds. This is where the melon seeds and the melons are going to go. Sugarcane and bamboo. We're yet to start harvesting bamboo, and this over here is just for overfill and wheat. Sugarcane, not sugarcane, seeds are going to be in here, and this is where the dry roots are going to be going as well. So I'm going to venture down into the caves. I'm going to collect some of this stuff first though, and then we will be on our merry way to finding ourselves a Dratini. Okay, so I have cheated. I have used the mini-map. As you can see, I've dug all the way out from here, but I did find a trials chamber as well as an abandoned mine shaft. And there are 3 different chests actually available in this area for us, so we are going to be going hunting for those because we are going to need them. But I'm going to try and stay away from the trials chamber if I can, because we are so undergeared for that. Hopefully it hasn't like blended into the whole well, there it is. Hopefully it hasn't blended into too much of the abandoned mine shaft that we can't get around, because that will annoy me. All right, here it is. First chest. Give us a name tag. Got a name tag and we got some torches. All right, so now we can actually see. I'll take the pumpkin seeds. Sticks there. Rails, iron ingot will take. I think that's all we need really. I mean, we can sort of mark down a waypoint here for Minecraft, but no mine shaft. Boom. We got ourselves a mine shaft area. And a trainer is spawned here. We have got cyclist Rachel. I don't know what you're doing underground or what you're doing here, but you deserve that. All right, let's get out of here. I have actually found 5 diamonds as well just from walking around. I mean, we are at the diamond level, so we are tempted to keep looking just in case there are diamonds around. That's lapis. Diamonds. Poking my head around all the corners just in case. Okay, we're gonna leave. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go back. We're gonna create our Radical Trainer card because we need that more than anything, I would argue. Yeah, we've been this way, which means we come from this way. Yep, we came from this way. Okay, let's get out of here. So I was just walking over to the barn where I've noticed there's a Gyarados just casually in the river. What are you doing here, buddy? What level are you as well? I mean, I can always catch a Magikarp. An Eevee. An Eevee. Oh, level 4. Yeah, we're going to have to. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take on this Eevee right now. Level 14 versus level 13. His attack fell. That's not good for me. I mean, having Ember with a burn chance and his cover. Okay, this is not good for me at all. Okay, here we go. We're getting there. But she was burned. Use Dragon Breath on her now. She cannot die as burn. Only does 4%, I believe, from memory. That's 5%. Okay, so this is our only opportunity to catch an Eevee. Here it is. Can we get him? 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. We've caught an Eevee. Let's go. Amanda's now level 14 as well. Let's have a look at what level this Gyarados is. I mean, it is A beautiful specimen. I'm 21. Okay, we're getting out of here. You know what? Just for the lulz, eat a Pokeball. Eat a Pokeball just for the lulz. It won't happen. Just for the funny part. Yeah, told you. A little bit of hope there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, buddy, what level are you? Pokemon Trainer Cedric. We should show what level they were as well, so we had a little bit more of a opportunity to fight them, or at least we knew what we could go up against. Because what are you doing in my farm? Get out of my farm. I came over here for paper, by the way. That's what I needed. Okay, let's create ourselves our trainer card. All set and done. So our level cap is 15, so we cannot actually evolve Charmander just yet as well, which is annoying. 5 level cap trainers. So it's not telling me exactly what's next, does it? Or do I have to find these trainers? Keep that on me. I'll keep that on me. I'm a little bit confused, but we'll figure it out, especially when we get healed up as they're going down. So before we set out on our quest to find a Dratini, I need to gather up some yellow apricorns and some seeds for those yellows because we are going to need Ultra Balls. So in order to do that, it's time to adventure into areas where I've been and where I haven't been. This is a Radical Trainer Merchant. It is. Huh? Well, I haven't started a series yet. So let's start a series. A new journey, Radical Red. This sounds like a challenge for me. Wow, okay. This has all changed. Okay, let's go on to the first one. Normal, quiet trainers. Okay. So we got to be able to find some trainers. Interesting. I didn't realize this was part of it. Okay, looks like we're starting a Radical Red feature that I didn't even know about. First off, though, we're gonna go find some yellow apricorns because that was part of it. So we're gonna do that first. Not even 2 apricorns in, and we've got a seed. Okay, this is perfect. Now then, if we double check, I'm pretty sure it is yellow and black. You need it with a gold ingot, and it should give us an Ultra Ball. Boom, boom. There we go. Ultra Ball. Yep, gold. That gives us 4 Ultra Balls, which is perfect. I mean, starting this adventure down there, we're going to be expanding so much of this as well. I can just see it looking so good eventually. So what we're looking for with a Dratini is we are actually looking for the biome ocean. So it's mostly river. This is a lukewarm ocean. So we're going to have to head over to here. This here is also considered a lukewarm ocean as well. Biome ocean is what we need. But I actually want to find out if we can see some ocean ruins, because usually a Dratini spawns more around there as they're uncommon, whereas if it's just a regular ocean, they're rare. So, and there's a Y level for the regular oceans, and with like ocean ruins there is no Y level. So let's roll out as a team for the first time. I don't know if a shipwreck is classed as an ocean ruin, but that's a shipwreck right there. And there's a lot of drowned here, so I'm going to assume there might be an ocean ruin somewhere around here. I'm just assuming. That's all I can really do is assume. It is going nighttime, so I might actually stay on this boat. But let's get the chest. We have found a Dratini. Now I need to sort of heal up a little bit personally. We're going to enter in this battle. Level 13. Okay, so it knows dragon moves. It should know Bind or something like that. It knows Thunder Wave and Twister. I didn't bring any Paralyzed Heals. I didn't think it would know Thunder Wave at all. I didn't bring anything, did I? Not a real good sign here for me. We should be alright. At least we hit a scratch. Alright, one more hit. Moo, and then a ball should do it. Come on. Alright, you hit a scratch. What that put us at? 27. Alright, we're going for it. We're going for it. Alrighty, Ultra Ball. Boom. Oh no, ball fell down. 2, 3. Yes. Come on. We got ourselves a Dratini. We can get out of this ocean biome right now. I'm not even here. I'm out of here. So since I've caught myself a Dratini, it is time to enter into nothing but a straight battle between us and as many trainers as we can. So let's begin. With that, we defeated our first trainer, Brendan, who dropped and die hit. Temporary boost Pokemon's critical hit ratio when used in battle. Oh, cool. Sweet. So now we check out. Oh, I didn't bring my trainer's card. I need my trainer's card. Where is that? So now I've got my trainer card. I'm just going to have a quick look at this right here. Trainer number 97. It's Brock. I did not know that it was Brock, but we are not ready for Brock yet. As you see, our team isn't filled out, and I want to go into that battle with a team of 6. And knowing that it's going to be a rock type gym leader, that means I'm going to need a couple of water types. And lucky enough for me, I live near a river and also an ocean. There is one water type that I want that is in the Pokédex. I've always seen one of. I would love to get my hands on a Squirtle. If I can get my hands on a Squirtle, my team would be unstoppable heading into that gym battle with Brock. Alright, I've just found a Froakie, but I need to make a few things here real quick because I am currently under the water. Send help. Right, good. Now we can get back into this battle. I found a Froakie. Oh my god. Okay, Froakie or Squirtle would have been perfect, but a Froakie is brilliant because then I can get a Greninja. No problem is though, a fire type and he knows quick attack. Interesting. What is Dragon Breath going to do? Pretty effective. Okay, we're gonna go with Scratch. Yep, Scratch is a good idea. That's one problem. He may or may not know Water Gun. Don't die, don't die. Alright, sweet. Please do not. He's just Water Gun. That's okay though. We'll send out Dratini here. Quote unquote water type. Okay, the dragon type. Boom. 2, 3. Wait, we've got a Froakie. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's lock in. I'm gonna go AFK for a little bit and try to get a Squirtle. But now a Froakie is amazing. So I headed back to base and built myself a PC because I had run out of party space when I ended up catching a Caterpie. So I evolved that Caterpie all the way up to Butterfree and moved on to starting our adventure, defeating every single trainer we could find. First off, we started with the bug catcher Doug. We kept switching out his Pokemon, which was annoying me. This Kakuna he had just did not want to battle, and pretty much I just ended up sending out Dratini to get some extra XP in this battle because it needed it. Before I could defeat his Kakuna, he ended up switching out to a Spinarak and ended up catching these hands like no one else had before. Finishing him off with a Twister and moved on to the last Pokemon. Now obviously I did feel bad because this guy was easy and I was playing chess when he was playing checkers. So we defeated Doug and we moved on to Gentleman Komodo. Now Komodo is a little bit of a different folk. You might say he's a little bit of a weirdo in a sense. We ended up defeating Komodo and then moving on to our lovely friend Pokemon trainer Cedric, who gave me a little bit of a hard choice to make because he had a Starly. He's like, oh, we have a bird, we could send out Pidgey. I chose not to. Starly ended up getting one tapped by Charmander. His next Pokemon, we have some real struggles, and that was Piplup. This switch, I saw it and I was like, Froakie might be the better matchup here. Go water v water. And I wasn't wrong, because fortunately enough for us, Froakie's ability with Water Pulse, Froakie's ability with Lick, ended up paralyzing Piplup, and we gained the advantage pretty quickly. We ended up spamming Quick Attack in this battle, and ended up defeating Piplup, no worries at all. We ended up using Lick one more time to finish off Piplup, just in case. As you see, Piplup is crying because he got defeated. We moved on to Bug Catcher Colton next, and let's just say Colton stood no chance again. He did have a little bit of a stronger team with a Dottler. As you can see, the Dottler isn't in the game just yet, which doesn't really matter too much, but we ended up switching out to Dratini here, because Dratini was going to be the ace in the hole that we never thought we were going to have. We ended up using Twister here, which is very, very effective against Dottler. A couple of spams with this and we were able to defeat him pretty easily. With Dottler down, he then sent out a Snow, which again doesn't have a render in the game just yet. We ended up switching to Charmander because Snow, we knew that he was going to use Powder Snow, and then we just ended up hitting him with Ember, which ended up one-shotting him, and then he brought out his Sweeper, which obviously does have a rig in the game, and then, well, Ember and good night. Simple as that. We then went back to our base, but on the way we ran into Trainer Brendan again, and he wanted to catch the smoke. Charmander ending up demolishing the first Pokemon. Then Trico came out and I decided to switch out to our Pidgey to try and get some levels. Gust straight away, and it was actually very effective against Trico. I didn't realize flying type moves were effective on grass, which actually makes it so much easier. We then used Gust and going down the 3/4. He then used a potion, which we then had to use a quick attack on, and then a Gust to finish him off. Brendan defeated. So I was going down to collect some coal when I ran into a Gibble. We fought the Gibble with pretty much our best team. Charmander got taken out straight away, so I sent in Froakie, who, could survive a critical hit or two. Then I realized, hang on, Gibble's got confused from Water Pulse. He then hurt himself, and well, it was the end of Gibble in the match. I was disappointed. I could not believe it. That would have been a great Pokemon to have later on. So I took my frustrations out on a poor Geodude who just got Water Gun straight to the face. And then as I was adventuring around trying to find a Squirtle, a Pikachu had spawned in the forest near the river, and I took this opportunity to get myself a Pikachu. So I'm going to need it in the next gym when we face Misty at the water type gym. And by God, did we need it or what? I was happy that we got the first hit. I knows, hang on, he knows Electro Ball. I'm spamming Dragon Breath, a little bit worried here. So I ended up trying to fight it, and he used Feint and ended up defeating me first. And then switched out to my Eevee, thinking Eevee could have a pretty good chance here being a normal type. So we used Quick Attack, and I was not wrong. Did a lot of damage with a critical hit, and saw us at 25%. Eevee was now also paralyzed, and I was like, we sort of have to go for this. I'm going to use an Ultra Ball, and we threw that Ultra Ball at the Pikachu, and we were like, come on, stay in the ball. We need you for this adventure, Pikachu. And he did. We caught ourselves a Pikachu. Eevee leveled up to level 15. We were unstoppable at this point.